Hey, and welcome back to the Social Psychology PDA YouTube channel. Today, we are going to learn about 14 ways to make a woman obsessed over you. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Take care of your appearance. This should be obvious, but it still needs to be mentioned that women are attracted to men who care about their body appearance. This doesn't mean you have to be a model, but it does mean you have to try to stay clean. Make sure you are groomed and dressed well. Women will notice if you don't take care of yourself, and it will definitely turn them off. So make sure you put some effort into your physical appearance, and you will start seeing results in your interactions with women. No need to do this for you should do this for yourself, ladies. This is just a bonus, and this should define your standards, and you should never change them for someone else other. Number 2. Establish yourself as high value. So many boys think that girls will like them more if they show their belongings like a sports car or a Rolex watch. Of course, sometimes yes, this chooses a girl's interest. But it doesn't matter. Instead of showing off, you want to be different and stand out from the crowd. One of the best ways to do this is to talk about your vision. For example, take Steve Jobs, the man who created Apple. He was a visionary. He was always talking about what he wanted to make or what was in the future. And then he did it. He was extremely wealthy, but he also told others about his vision for Apple. Now, girls with this kind of determination and hard work are sexy and attractive. So if you want a girl to be obsessed with you, tell her about your vision of your future and how you're going to get there. Instead of talking about your fancy sports car or your high school achievements, live a life you're proud of. Before you meet a girl, you should focus on creating a life you're proud of. Number 3. Be sincere and thoughtful. Girls show a guy he likes that he's thinking about her. If a girl loves the opera and you get her a ticket, you are showing her that you are thoughtful and kind. A guy who comes to the door with flowers even brings her favorite kind, so he shows the girl he's listening and enjoys seeing her smile. It's magic any way you look at it. How can she not fall head over heels for you when you show her that you are thoughtful and kind? Now let's see the psychology behind making a girl crazy about you. Too bad so many guys find it hard to understand how a girl's mind works. It sure would be easier if you knew what was in her head. Number 4. Give her space. One of the things women hate the most is when a guy is too clingy when you're always texting and calling her. And trying to be around her will quickly make her lose interest in women wanting their space, and if you can give her the space she needs. The less you give, the less she'll want to be around you. Actually make yourself more attractive to her. This doesn't mean that you should never contact her, but it does mean that you should give her some time to miss you, unfortunately. Many men find it difficult to control their desire to constantly be with the woman they like, and they end up chasing women away as a challenge, and if you can be a little mysterious, she might be curious about you and play hard to get. Don't be afraid to do it. It might seem counterintuitive, but it's actually one of the best things you can do to make a woman crazy about you. But be careful not to take it too far, to intrigue her more than the average guy. Number 5. Try to connect with her emotionally. One of the best ways to make a woman fall in love with you is to connect with her on an emotional level. Women are emotional beings, and connecting with them emotionally will help you develop a deeper connection with them. This is the easiest way to do it. You can have deep conversations to find something, and she will initiate it. The more intimate you feel, and the better you are at emotional intelligence, the easier it will be for you to get a woman interested in you. So be sure to focus on your emotional intelligence and continue to develop this skill you need to see the world. Her eyes can make almost any woman obsessed with you if you've used some psycho-emotional tricks to attract her to you. Number 6. Compliment her in a right way. Most girls pay more attention to boys who compliment them. Compliments are a great way to make a woman feel good about herself, and if you compliment her in the right way, she will start to melt, but you have to be careful with your compliments. You don't want to come across as sincere or fake. A great way to compliment a woman is her intelligence or focus on sense of humor. Women are often insecure about their intelligence. So by complimenting her mind, you'll make her feel better about herself, and she'll be more likely to be attracted to you. Number 7. Focus forward with goals. If you are serious about learning how to make a girl fall in love with you, you need to have drive and goals. Throwing in a little passion is never a bad thing. Women like a man who knows where he's going in life and isn't afraid to step out of his comfort zone to reach his goals. A man with a vision is going to attract the attention of girls, and if you are easygoing, but dedicated and work hard to achieve your goals, the girls will come. Think back to the basics of men being providers and women raising children and taking care of the home. This principle still holds true today. Because if you can't show a woman at least some level of responsibility and fulfillment, you won't make any girl fall for you. Number 8. Hold the sexy stare. There's something super sexy about a guy staring at you. You are like the only girl on earth. Men who master this skill have no problem landing women because they exude self-confidence and know how to trigger the nervous card by making women feel like their soul is well looked after. Remember, you don't want to go too far with this because you might come across as rude. When you master this trick, you'll have no problem picking and choosing the girls you want to be obsessed with. Number 9. Get funny fast. Have you ever wondered why the dumb guy ends up with the beautiful woman? The main reason may be because he makes her laugh, and laughter is the best medicine. There is scientific evidence for this. It's nice to be with people who make you smile. It's nice to relax and laugh, and when you're with someone who can relieve stress with a good joke, you've got a man worth a second glance. Don't take this too far because if you do, you will look fake, and this will send the girl running for the hills. So make sure you practice your humor, but understand that there is a time and a place. Number 10. Confident is key. The most important thing you can do to make a woman crazy about you is confidence. Women are attracted to men who are confident, and if you project confidence, they might be crazy about you, so work on your confidence and make sure you are confident, and there is a fine line between being confident and cocky, but be careful you don't. I don't want to come across as arrogant or cocky, just be sure of yourself. Number 11. Touch her confidently. Touch is a powerful thing, and if you can touch her in a meaningful way, you will be able to have a deeper connection with her while talking to her. Verbal cues, you may be able to touch her in a way that makes her feel connected to you. But be careful because if you touch her too much, she will start to feel uncomfortable. There's a fine line between appropriate touching and creepy touching, so be sure to pay attention to her body language. This will help you figure out how much is too much. Number 12. Pay attention to the situation. The meaning of body language signals depends on the situation. For example, when a girl touches your hand during a conversation, it looks like flirting. On the contrary, a slap on the shoulder to let your friend know you're looking or to get your attention can't be interpreted as flirting where the girl is trying to help. If you are lively talking about something, a girl can look at you without making eye contact. This does not always mean that she likes you. Maybe this is her reaction to the conversation. However, if a girl makes eye contact for a long time without talking to you, if she looks at you but turns away the moment you look at her, she probably likes you. Number 13. Masterfully trick her. This plays with the mind, but the end result is that a girl becomes obsessed with you. If you always act a certain way, you become predictable, and when you change your usual tendencies, you protect her and draw her closer without her realizing it. Maybe you want to try giving her all your attention and then roll over to separate yourself a bit. She will wonder why you are no longer interested in shooting her. When this happens, her interest in you will shoot through the roof. Pretty clever when you think about it. Number 14. Be interesting. If you want to attract a woman to you, you need to be interesting and exciting to her. One of the best ways to do this is to keep things fresh and new. Don't always talk about the same old thing. Be sure to try new things. Make sure you have your own hobbies and interests that will make you more interesting and inspiring, and she will start seeing you differently. Well-rounded and have their own lives outside of the relationship, so make sure you have your own thing going on if you want to attract her to you.